Alrighty, here we go, guys. Hockey group break 1,464. Give me two numbers, 4 or less. We'll get this rolling. Two numbers, 4 or less. 3 Trilogy, 3 in the game used, and Stickwork. This is going to be a fun one. 4 and 3. All right, here we go. Names 4 times. Teams 3 times. Good luck, guys. 1, 2, 3. 4th time's the charm. Marty down to Theisel. Save that before I lose it. And 3 times on the teams. 1, 2, and 3. Who was in the 29 hole? Jay Ritchie. Do a little dance. Ah, crud. Do it every time. Hold on. Let me undo this. Man, I still made it too big. Gosh darn. I'm getting there. There we go. That should be easier to read. Marty, you've got the Bruins. Tim, the Lightning. The Star Forward, the Sabres. Poe, Panthers. Jeff, you've got the Philadelphia Flyers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. LA Kings 78, you've got the Rangers. Aqua, the Wild. James Core, the Stars. Katnick, the Flames. Poe, the Kings. Aqua, the Hurricanes. Deep Ring, the Senators. John, the Avs. Aqua, the Red Wings and the Blackhawks. Marty, the Sharks. Tim, the Canucks. Aqua, the Blues. Marty, the Leafs. James Core, the Preds. LA Kings, you got the Montreal Canadiens. James Core, the Ducks. Aqua, the Jets. Jeff, the Caps. Simonelli, the Devils. GMBS, the Jackets. John, the Coyotes. Jay Rich, Oilers. And Theisel, the Islanders. Those are your teams. Let me copy these. Let me know, guys, if you're swapping any of those before we get cracking here. All right, teams are posted. And what do you guys want to do? You want to? We'll start with Stickwork. Do you want to do in the game used, and then Trilogy, or the other way, or do you want to alternate back and forth? Completely up to you guys. And I'll get Hockey Reference out just in case we need to tap into that. Back and forth? Okay. And we'll start with in the game used first, and then Trilogy, in the game used Trilogy, and then we'll end on a Trilogy. Why not? Okay. All right, guys. Who wants Ottawa? Here we go. You ready? He wants to trade for Ottawa? No. Oh, I got you. Yeah, he has Ottawa. I hear you. All right. Remember, Stickwork in the game use. If there's no team name, like if it doesn't say, like, you know, on the front of the card, Ottawa, it's most games played for. If they're still playing, it's whoever they're currently playing for. Doesn't matter what color the card is. Doesn't matter anything. Doesn't matter what color it seems like the jersey is. Does not matter. There's just no surefire way. And this is the only way to keep it completely in the consistent every time we know what we're doing. All right. Yes, Coyotes are really good. Max Domi. Al McInnes, number to 40. I believe he was most games played. I know it's close, if I remember right, between Calgary and St. Louis. Let me see what it ended up being. That's a Calgary. Calgary. Most games played, Calgary. Katnick. Number to 40, Al McInnes. Stickwork. Next up. This would be fun because it's current players. Zach Parise, Jeff Skinner, and Jason Spezza. Skinner's with Carolina. Zach is with the Wild. So it'd be Aquaman, and who's Spezza with now? I don't even remember. Is he Dallas? right? Yeah, he's with Dallas. So that'd be Carolina, Minnesota, and Dallas on a random. Yep, he's with Dallas. And tape job, Mario Lemieux. That's nice. Usually only like one of those at case. Tape job, 31 of 40, Mario Lemieux for Pittsburgh. Come on, focus. The one thing I hate about this product, though, are these dang top loaders with these cheesy stickers on them. Does not look good. Biggest complaint. All right, here we go. Back and forth in the game used Trilogy. Ping pong in it. John Bull picked all these boxes, so when they're great, make sure you give him a high five. When they're not, well. First up. First up. For the Montreal Canadiens. For the Habs. LA Kings 78. Mr. Wow right on top. 14 of 15. 14 of 15. The way the cookie crumbles. 14 of 15. Patrick Waugh. Next, Dynasty Collection, the 45. Glenn Anderson. Almost positive he is. What? No. Glenn. I'll double check all these guys as we go, guys, just to make sure. Why is he not coming up? There he goes. There's too many Glenns, apparently. He's an Oiler all day, every day. Edmonton. Next. Oh, boy. Wayne Gretzky. That one's Edmonton. And Gordie Howe. Oh, boy. Detroit, Edmonton, random. Woo! Aqua and Jay Ritchie. 18 of 20. Pretty good company on that card. Next up, flip it this way. Teemu Solani and Sergei Fedorov. So like this one, it's number 13 of 15, but Sergei is definitely Detroit. And Solani is the Ducks. So 13 of 15, Fedorov and Solani. Who's that going to be? Ducks and Detroit. Aqua and James Core. And this is like the box of multi-team cards. 14 of 25, Bobby Hull and Phil Esposito. So I believe that one's Boston, Chicago. Because you got Bobby... No doubt about it, Chicago. Is Espo a Ranger? We're about to find out. Nope, Boston. Boston, Chicago on that one. So Marty and Aqua. 3 randoms. Trilogy. That was an interesting box of in the game used. Quite interesting. So far, thumb's hanging in there. All right, here we go. Ooh, 1 of 49. Nick Cousins, rookie premier, black. I know. I tell them every time. Nick Cousins, level 1, 1 of 49 for Philadelphia. Philly was Jeff S. Pecorine to 381 for Nashville. The blue. James Core. Rick Nash, blue to 679 for the Rangers. What's weird is that there are a random few cards in that set where they've put the city name on the front. Just a random few. Oscar Lindbergh for the Rangers. Rookie premiere to 9.99. Here's our first fatty. It's going to be a relic. Sam Bennett for Calgary. Sam Bennett for the Flames. Katnick. Here's another fatty. It's going to be our puck. It's going to be our puck. Yori Laterra for the Blues. Signature puck. Aqua. Nice Yori. Here comes our auto. $4.99. Nicholas Patan for the Jets. For Winnipeg. Who landed Winnipeg? Aqua. Oop, sorry. Trash the decoy. And here's another fatty. Whoa, this is the third fatty. Got a signature pucks. We have the relic. And here comes another relic. Number to 35. Nice. Matt Pumple. 3-color for Ottawa. Deep ring. Trying to trade him away. 13 to 35. Pumple 3-color patch. Nice. Very nice. Alright, in the game used. Round 2. Let's see if this one's a little more friendly in terms of randoms. Why is it... Man, does it seem dark to you guys? I just noticed this on the camera. It just seems really dark. Way darker than it is in this room. It's like the light balance is... It's really dark? Hold on. I'm gonna try to flood it out. See what happens here. Yeah, I just pretty much swamped it with light right now. So it might get really bright and I'll readjust. But yeah, all of a sudden I looked over and I'm like, man, that is super dark. That was weird. Uh-oh, we got an oldie on the back. All right. Marc-Andre Fleury for Pittsburgh. Oh, geez, here comes the... Look how much light there is now. Oh, boy. Of course, the second I move it. All right, hold on. Get out of Dodge. Next. Wow. I've not seen this one before. Nathan McKinnon to 45 for Colorado. I have not seen this. John. 15 of 45, McKinnon. Next. That one's Montreal all the way. Guy Lafleur. Jean Beliveau. Oh, come on, man. For Montreal. LA Kings. Next. Flip it this way. Steve Yzerman and Mario Lemieux, Detroit, Pittsburgh, random. Lemieux's got some weird, like, something going on over there. 31 of 50. Lemieux, Yzerman. And 2 of 5. Oh, boy. King Clancy. To 5. Toronto, eh? Yep, that's Toronto all the way. Marty. King Clancy to 5. He played for the old Ottawa Senators, who have absolutely no affiliation with anybody. And then Toronto. That picture, man. Woo. 2 of 5 King. Nice. Nice. That's what makes in the game use crazy. To $4.99 for Tampa Bay, Slater Keek for the Lightning. Oh man, you see the white balance. It was all winging out right there. For Tampa Bay, Tim. Oh, here's a die cut. Here's a die cut coming up. The autos of these are beautiful. Oh, and that is beautiful. Holy cow. Marty Brodeur, but it's a freaking pad. That's beautiful. For the Devils, Simonelli. Look at that card. $20 of $25. I figured it had to be a short print. That's sick. I don't think Nick's in here yet. He doesn't even know he hit it yet. Next to 49, Nicholas Patan. Again, for the Jets. The 49 version. Nice. Anton Bibeau for Toronto. Rookie. Patrick Waugh for Colorado. Blue. 551. John Bull. Oh, redemption time. It's a fatty. Hey, Domi's a redemption. No numbering. Trilogy signature pucks primary logo. We'll check the checklist real quick. I don't want to misquote. All right. Okay, got it. Oh, Group B, 1 in 147 on this one. 1 in 147. Mr. Nasty. Rick Nash for the Rangers. Rick Nash. I just wanted to make sure. Sometimes they do weird things, and while they're still playing with another team, they'll put them in like a throwback, especially in the signature puck set for sure. To $9.99, Anthony Stolarz for the Flyers. And Ryan Getzlaf, 1 of 678 for the Ducks. eBay 1 of 1. 1 of 678 of Getz. All right. And the game used, final round of that. So last box in the game used had 1 random. That was it. So we got 5 random so far. But a lot of those are extremely nice randoms. Huh? That's a weird top card. Really weird. Linden, Hole, and Madonna. Well, let's look these fellers up. We know Brett Hole, St. Louis. I'm positive on that one. So we got Linden And Medano's Dallas. So it's St. Louis, Dallas, and Linden's Vancouver. Yep. St. Louis, Dallas, Vancouver on this one. So James Core, Tim, and Aqua. Triple. That's just a really weird card to have on top to 45. Normally it's one player, single relic. Next, 1 of 45 for Edmonton. Nail Yakupov. Jay Ritchie. Next up. Dang. 7 of 10. Nicholas Lidstrom for Detroit. Ray Bork for Boston. And Larry Robinson for Montreal. That's a killer one. Aqua, Marty, and LA Kings. Man, we have some stick randoms. Oh my god. This one's not a random. Oh! 4 of 5. Those vintage patches are just ridiculous. Guy Lafleur, Jean Beliveau for Montreal. That Beliveau patch is just sick. 4 of 5 on that one. And, oh, going this way. Tim Horton and Ted Kennedy, 3 of 15. Both those guys are Toronto all the way. Almost. Timmy Horton is Toronto, no doubt. And Ted, I think, he only played for Toronto, I think. Yep, Toronto. So Toronto all the way on that guy. All right. Trilogy, and then we've got a bunch of randoms to do. I'll set them all up after Trilogy. Good luck, guys. We really haven't had any of the big guys. 0 of them. So this was from a fresh case of Trilogy. Number to 199, Robbie Fabry for the Blues. Nice one. He said, hope you were right about the Mets. Here's a fatty. It's going to be a relic. Nick Cousins for Philly. There's 2 hits. 1 jersey, 1 auto. Evgeny Malkin to 434 for Pittsburgh. Blue. Jonathan Quick to 407 for the Kings. I should have, what, 2 hits on this side? John Tavares for the Islanders to 401. Here's a black. 27 of 27. Nice. Henrik Samuelsson. That's sick. For the Yotes. 27 of 27. Samuelsson. So 1 relic left. Mike Liut, 664 for the St. Louis Blues. And final one. Oh, there were 3. Never mind. There were 3. Josh Anderson, 999 for Columbus. All right, let me set up some randoms, guys. Because I think there's like 2... There's 7 randoms to do, and they're all phenomenal players, so... Going to go in the order I've got them stacked up, so bear with me. And then, guys, there's like a handful of teams left for NC Baseball. That's about to go right after this. All right, setting up the randoms as we speak. 2, 4, 6, 7. Perfect. All right, so the first one was Minnesota, Carolina, and Dallas. Next was Detroit and Edmonton. Next was Detroit and Anaheim. Next was Boston and Chicago. Next was Pittsburgh and Detroit. Next one, Vancouver, St. Louis, Dallas. And final one was Detroit. Hold on, is Bork Boston or is he Colorado? He didn't play in Colorado that long, did he? He's Boston. He's got to be. Oh yeah. Oh, freaking not even close. All right, perfect. All right, guys. Give me a number 4 or less in the chat. We'll do all the randoms, whatever that number is. You guys pick it. 2? All right, here we go. First one, the triple stick, 2 times. 1, 2. Goes to Minnesota. Let me write these as we go. Next, Detroit and Edmonton 2 times for the Gretzky Howe. 1, 2. Goes to Edmonton. Next, Detroit and the Ducks 2 times. 1, 2. That went to Detroit. Next up, Boston, Chicago 2 times. 1, 2. Goes to Chicago. Next up, Detroit and Pittsburgh. Oops. 2 times. 1, 2. Goes to Pittsburgh. Next is the triple jersey. 2 times. 1, 2. Goes to St. Louis. And finally, the triple patch. 2 times. 1 and 2. Goes to the Boston Bruins. All right, there you guys have it. NT Baseball's next.